Hello dear student, welcome back. So in last class we had completed the discussion of chapter number 1, matter in our surrounding. Today we are going to discuss certain questions from textual exercise. So let's start with the question number 1. Convert the following temperatures into the Celsius scale. So the values which are provided in Kelvin and you have to convert it into a Celsius scale. So what is the relation between Kelvin and Celsius? As we had learned, temperature in Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. Clear? So based on that you can solve this particular question. The calculation you can see over here. If you can see, the degree Celsius plus 273 is equal to Kelvin. Now for option A, the value given in Kelvin is 293. So when you subtract the 273 from 293, you will get the answer 20 degree Celsius. What does it mean? 293 Kelvin, 293 Kelvin, that is equal to 20 degree Celsius. Okay. Similarly for 470 Kelvin, okay, what is the value into degree Celsius? So what we can do, we can subtract the 273 from 470 and we will get the answer 197 degree Celsius. You can check. So we can write that 470 Kelvin, that is equal to 197 degree Celsius. Clear? Now question number 2. Convert the following temperature to the Kelvin scale. Here the value are provided in degree Celsius, that you need to convert it into Kelvin scale. You can use the same equation. Okay, Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. Okay, so for option number 1, what kind of calculation you can show? 25 degree plus 273, that is equal to, I think, 298 Kelvin. Okay, so there is some misprint over here that you should not taken into consideration. It is the wrong answer. The right answer is 25 plus 273 equal to 298 Kelvin. Clear? So that is the correct answer. This would be the correct answer. Clear? Now convert 373 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. So you can see the calculation. The value of degree Celsius you can write over here, 373 plus 273 you have to add. Hence if you solve this, you will get answer same as mentioned over here, that is equal to 646 Kelvin. Clear? So this is the right answer. Now moving ahead with the question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Give the reason for the following observation. Observation number 1. Naphthalene balls disappear with the time without leaving any solid. Okay. And second, we can get the smell of the perfume sitting several meters away. So naphthalene balls, you should remember that we had discussed this example in the process called sublimation, and naphthalene balls we are putting in the wardrobes and toilets because it's prevent the insects coming over there. Okay, because of the sublimation process, the smells which is coming out from the naphthalene ball or the particle which repels the insect. Clear? So we will see the answers for this particular reason. For reason number 1, naphthalene balls sublime means they exert sublimation process in which they are converted into gas directly from solid. So naphthalene balls sublime and directly change into vapor state without leaving any solid. Okay, so because of sublimation you can see that they directly change from solid into gas, hence there is no solid left at the place where you have put it naphthalene balls. The next particular question for reason number 2, we can get a smell of perfume sitting several meters away. The answer is we can get the smell of the perfume sitting several meters away because perfume contains volatile solvent. Volatile means the one which can convert it into vapor easily or very fast. Okay. For example, gaseous particles which have high speed and large space between them, they diffuse faster and can reach the people sitting several meters away. That is why, because of this volatile solvent, since they converted into gas quickly and gas can exert a diffusion process, okay, so particles move faster to the several distance away, hence we can get the smell. Okay, now you can remember example of incense stick also. Okay, जिसको हम धूप स्टिक भी बोलते हैं, जो हम पूजा में यूज करते हैं. तो इंसेंस स्टिक्स को जब हम पूजा में जलाते हैं, ओके, तो उसमें से जो वॉलेटाइल वेपर निकलती है, वो वेपर में एक फ्रेग्रेंस पार्टिकल होते हैं जो वेपर फॉर्म में होते हैं, गैसियस फॉर्म में होते हैं. तो पार्टिकल के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस है वो ज़्यादा होता है, गैसियस पार्टिकल का डिफ्यूजन रेट भी ज़्यादा होता है. इसीलिए क्या होता है दैट वेपर्स ऑफ फ्रेग्रेंस पार्टिकल डिफ्यूज सेवरल डिस्टेंस अवे. ओके, hence you can sense the smell of the incense sticks if you are not close to the the place where it is burning. So that is why the working mechanism of incense sticks is same as the perfume. In both, the fragrance particles diffuse faster because they are present in gaseous form. Okay, so let's move to the next question, which is called question number 4. Arrange the following substance in increasing order of force of attraction between the particles. The examples which are given are water, sugar and oxygen. Okay, now remember, water present in which form? Water present in liquid form. Okay, sugar present in solid form and oxygen present in gas form. अब solid जो है उसमें particles are arranged very close to each other. जब particles एक दूसरे के साथ very close arrange होंगे तो उसमें force of attraction क्या होगा? ज़्यादा होगा. ठीक है, so we can say that a sugar molecule has a maximum intermolecular attractional force because it is solid. The second highest force of attraction are present in the material present in liquid form, so it is there in water. And the least or negligible force of attraction appear between the particles of gas because in gaseous state the particles are present very away from each other. Hence the distance between the particle is very large, so force of attraction is negligible. Clear? Now let's discuss question number 5. What is the physical state of water at the given temperature? First of all, 25 degree Celsius. So think about the boiling and melting point of the substance given. What we are talking about? We are talking about water. ठीक है? Now 25 degree Celsius is the temperature less than boiling point of water. Okay? So क्या होगा? 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे वाटर बॉईल होता है, मीन्स इट इज स्टार्ट कन्वर्टिंग इनटू वेपर फॉर्म फ्रॉम लिक्विड. तो 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे तो वो जो वाटर है वो लिक्विड फॉर्म में ही एग्जिस्ट करेगा, नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर. ठीक है? 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस ये क्या है? 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस इज फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. ठीक है ना? क्या है? 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस इज फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट पे क्या होता है? इन फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट लिक्विड स्टार्ट कन्वर्टिंग इनटू सॉलिड फॉर्म. क्लियर? सो 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस यू कैन राइट फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. सो फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट पे तो वाटर जो है वो कौन से फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा? इट इज देयर इन सॉलिड एज वेल एज liquid form. Okay, because it is start converting into solid, so all the molecules of water will not be converted into solid. So some of them are present in solid form and some of them are present in liquid form. But if someone asks that what is the physical state of water, okay, physical state, okay, of water at minus 10 degrees Celsius, so it is less than the melting or less than the freezing point, so you can write it is completely present in solid form. But at 0 degrees Celsius solid and liquid both state are existing simultaneously. Okay, now let's talk about the third temperature which is given, 100 degree Celsius. Okay, now I just discussed with you 100 degree Celsius is considered as boiling point of water. तो यहाँ पे वाटर लिक्विड में से गैस में कन्वर्ट होना शुरू हो जाएगा. मतलब 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे all the water molecule cannot be converted into gas. Hence at 100 degrees Celsius liquid as well as gaseous both state are existing simultaneously. I hope you are getting the idea. Clear? Now let's discuss the next question, question number 6. Question number 6. Give 2 reasons to justify. Reason number 1, water at room temperature is liquid, and second, an iron almirah is a solid at room temperature. Okay, so what you can write over here for reason number 1, what is room temperature generally? Room temperature is nearly equal to 25 degrees Celsius. The substance given is water. Okay, जिसका boiling point क्या है? Water boiling point is 100 degree Celsius. तो 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे तो वाटर कौन से फॉर्म में होगा? लिक्विड फॉर्म में ही होगा, बिकॉज दैट टेम्परेचर इज लेस देन बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ऑफ वाटर. क्लियर? अब सेकंड जो क्वेश्चन है आयन अलमीरा, तो आयन अलमीरा का जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है वो तो मैक्सिमम होगा. ठीक है? और रूम टेम्परेचर पे तो, और लेट्स से इफ इट इज अ सॉलिड देन वी शुड थिंक अबाउट इट्स melting point. Okay, so when solid melt it converted into liquid, but iron almirah has highest melting point and the room temperature is less than melting point of the iron almirah. So what we can say that for iron almirah you can write melting point of almirah, okay, I am writing in short, is very large than room temperature. ठीक है, तो वो मेल्ट नहीं होगा तो वो कौन से फॉर्म में होगा? सॉलिड फॉर्म में. हेंस वी कैन से दैट आयरन अलमीरा प्रेजेंट इन सॉलिड फॉर्म. ओके, अब देखिए आंसर को कैसे टेक्सचुअल फॉर्म में लिखा है यहाँ पे. सो water at room temperature is liquid because its freezing point, okay, sorry, its freezing point is 0 degree Celsius and boiling point is 100 degree Celsius. ठीक है, so freezing point is less than boiling point, hence at room temperature it exists in liquid form. Now the second, an iron almirah is solid at room temperature because the melting point of iron almirah is higher than the room temperature, as I have said. So you can write this answer. Now moving to question number 7. Question 7. Why is ice at 273 Kelvin is more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature? Clear? Water at same temperature. So इसका आंसर लिखने के लिए आप एक जो पॉइंट है उसको क्लियरली समझिए. द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज द सब्सटेंस विच विल एब्जॉर्ब मोर हीट फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग विल एक्सर्ट अ कूलिंग इफेक्ट. ओके, तो अगर 273 केल्विन टेम्परेचर पे हमने आइस को वहाँ पे एक मीडियम में है और सेम टेम्परेचर पे अगर वाटर भी है, सो आइस विल एब्जॉर्ब मोर हीट देन वाटर एट सेम टेम्परेचर. 273 केल्विन इज नियरली इक्वल टू, और यू कैन से 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे मीडियम में से आइस ज्यादा हीट एब्जॉर्ब करेगा कंपेयर टू वाटर. जो हीट ज्यादा एब्जॉर्ब करेगा उसकी कूलिंग इफेक्ट ज्यादा होगी. इसीलिए हम कह सकते हैं दैट आइस एट 273 Kelvin will absorb heat or latent heat from the medium to overcome the heat of fusion. Hence the cooling effect of ice is more than the water at the same temperature. Okay, because water does not absorb this extra heat from the medium. You can write this answer. Clear? Now moving for question number 8. What produce more severe burns, boiling water or steam? So this is a concept related to latent heat. अब एक बात यहाँ पे आप समझो कि वाटर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे, ठीक है, 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे वेपर फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, वाटर को वेपर में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? हम यहाँ पे हीट प्रोवाइड करेंगे. ठीक है, लेकिन वाटर ये एक्स्ट्रा हीट एब्जॉर्ब करने के बाद वेपर में कन्वर्ट होता है, फिर भी टेम्परेचर तो क्या 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे ही है. तो वो जो एक्स्ट्रा हीट थी वो कहाँ गई? As the concept of latent heat of vaporization, that extra heat is utilized to convert water into vapor form. तो ultimately हम कह सकते हैं that the extent of heat is more in vapor than in water. Okay, what we can write over here? We can write that the magnitude of heat, okay, is more in vapor than water, okay, vapor than water, मतलब कि वेपर फॉर्म में ज्यादा हीट है अवेलेबल, तो जिसके पास ज्यादा हीट होगी वो सीवियर बर्न्स प्रोवाइड करेगा। इसीलिए हम कह सकते हैं कि वेपर at 100 degree Celsius provide more severe burn than water at same temperature. Okay, now you can check the answer. Steam at 100 degree Celsius will produce more severe burns as extra heat is hidden in it, which is called latent heat of vaporization. Whereas the boiling water does not have this hidden heat, hence the vapor has more severe effect. Clear? Moving to the next question, question number 9. Question number 9. Name ABCD EF in the following diagram showing change in its state. Okay, so now you can observe the process A. What happens? Solid converted to liquid. Okay, so when solid is converted into liquid, we can call it as melting or fusion process. Clear? Now what is B? In B, liquid converted into gas, so this process is called vaporization or evaporation. Clear? Now you can see the process involved at point C, which is converting gas into liquid. So when any gas converted into liquid, it is called as condensation. Okay, now D refers to the process involving liquid converted into solid. So when liquid converted into solid, it is called solidification, or you can say it is freezing. What you can say? You can write it as freezing. Okay, now you can see the point E, which is mentioned over here. What happens? Solid converted into gas directly without acquiring liquid state. So this process in which solid directly converted into gas, we can call it as sublimation. Okay, so E called sublimation. Now when same F over here, where gas converted into solid directly, okay, so when gas converted into solid, it is called as deposition. Sometime it also called as sublimation. Okay, you can use any one of this word, deposition or sublimation. Clear? Now let's discuss certain multiple choice question, okay, related to this chapter. Question number 1, evaporation of liquid occurs at. तो कोई भी मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने से पहले आप उसका कीवर्ड फाइंड आउट कीजिए। तो यहाँ पे जो प्रोसेस मेंशन है वो क्या है? इवेपोरेशन। हमें पता है कि इवेपोरेशन occurs, okay, evaporation occurs at normal temperature, okay, which should be less than boiling point of liquid. ठीक है, तो हमारा आंसर कौन सा आएगा? आंसर नंबर सी, evaporation of liquids occurs at temperature lower than boiling point. Clear? Now question number 2, the conversion of gas into liquid is called. Just now we had discussed gas converted into liquid, so it is called as condensation. condensation. Clear? Gas to liquid condensation. Question number 3. The fusion is the process in which solid change into liquid. तो आंसर फाइंड आउट कीजिए. ऑप्शन नंबर बी, सॉलिड चेंज टू लिक्विड. अगर आइस मेल्ट होके वाटर में कन्वर्ट होता है तो दैट प्रोसेस इज रिफर्ड एज फ्यूजन और मेल्टिंग. क्लियर? नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. The ice on water, ice, it is misprinted over here. So the right question is ice floats, okay, floats on water, okay, on water, because you have to find the right answer. Its density is less than water, okay. हमें पता है, एक रीजन भी हमने डिस्कस किया था, क्यों डेंसिटी कम है. नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. ओके, आइस at 0 degrees Celsius is more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature, because just now we had discussed that it is because of the latent heat absorbed by ice. So you can see it holds latent heat, and because of that the molecule use the heat to overcome the force of attraction. Hence the correct answer is C, which includes both A and B as the factor responsible for ice at 0 degrees Celsius more effective in cooling. Clear? Now let's discuss question number 6. The density of water is maximum at. Right now you should remember only one thing, that the density of water is maximum at 4 degrees Celsius due to structural rearrangement. Okay, structural rearrangement. जो पार्टिकल्स ऑफ वाटर होते हैं, ठीक है, मॉलिक्यूल्स, उसमें रीअरेंजमेंट होती है, क्लस्टर फॉर्म होता है. इसकी वजह से डेंसिटी एट 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे हमको मैक्सिमम मिलती है. ठीक है. In higher standard you will learn the same concept in a more elaborated form. Now question number 7. Solid and gas mix or dissolve in water. The answer for the question is all of the above. Why? Because when you dissolve anything in water, water act as good solvent. Okay, water act as good solvent. So that is our first reason. Second, because water has intermolecular space. तो मॉलिक्यूल के बीच में स्पेस होने की वजह से the substance are going to be mixed easily in water. Now diffusion is also faster in water because water is less viscous. उसकी viscosity जो है, थिकनेस, वो बहुत ही कम है. ठीक है, इसीलिए वाटर में चीज़ें अच्छे से मिक्स हो जाती है. सो ऑल द 3 रीजन, ओके, इज करेक्ट फॉर मिक्सिंग द सब्सटेंस लाइक सॉलिड एंड गैस इनटू वाटर. नाउ मूविंग इनटू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. चूज द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग. ओके, द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज the volume of gas expands on heating. The volume of gas expands on heating. ये करेक्ट ऑप्शन है. अगर गैसियस मॉलिक्यूल को हम टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करेंगे, ठीक है, तो उनकी मूवमेंट फास्टर होगी. वो ज़्यादा डिफ्यूज होंगे, ज़्यादा एरिया को कवर करेंगे, ठीक है। तो लार्जर एरिया कवर होने की वजह से वॉल्यूम ऑफ गैस क्या हो जाएगा, इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, ओके। टू गैसेस कैन नॉट डिफ्यूज इनटू ईच अदर, ये रॉन्ग है, ओके, बिकॉज गैस मॉलिक्यूल के बीच में हायर स्पेसिस होती है, ठीक है। तो particles can mix with each other easily, okay, like the air which is a mixture of different gases। ये आप समझ सकते हो कि कैसे हमारे आसपास की जो एयर है उसमें डिफरेंट गैसेस इजीली एक दूसरे के साथ मिक्स हो जाते हैं। तो यहाँ पे जो सेकंड स्टेटमेंट है वो रॉन्ग है। नाउ थर्ड, गैस इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू सॉलिड, इट इज कॉल्ड कंडेंसेशन, नहीं, इसको हम सब्लिमेशन कहते हैं। तो सी ऑप्शन बी इनकरेक्ट है। गैस कैन नॉट डिफ्यूज इनटू सॉलिड, ये भी गलत है। अगर सॉलिड पार्टिकल के बीच में स्पेस होगी तो गैस उसमें भी क्या कर सकता है, डिफ्यूज कर सकता है। इसीलिए क्वेश्चन 8 में ऑप्शन 1 इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन, ओके। नाउ मूविंग इनटू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, as the pressure of air decreases, the boiling point of liquid, so when the pressure of air decreases, boiling point also decreases, okay। So at higher altitudes, okay, what happens, pressure decreases, so boiling point also डिक्रीजेस, क्लियर। सो अगर हम माउंट एवरेस्ट पे जाते हैं तो वाटर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस की बजाय लेस देन 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे बॉईल होगा, ठीक है। तो ये आप रिलेशन अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग कैन एग्जिस्ट इन वेपर स्टेट, ठीक है। तो लिक्विड जनरली वेपर स्टेट में कन्वर्ट होगा, तो आंसर आएगा वाटर, क्लियर। Now question number 11, at normal pressure, which is 1 atmospheric pressure, the boiling point of water is, so water boil at 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस। अगर डिग्री सेल्सियस में पूछा है तो सेम चीज अगर केल्विन में पूछे तो आपको आंसर देना है 373 केल्विन, क्लियर। नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, द प्रेशर ऑफ एयर इज मेजर्ड इन एटमोस्फियर एंड पास्कल, so what is the relation, 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to, ये आप रिमेंबर करो, 1.01325 क्रॉस 10 to power 5 पास्कल, क्लियर। नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, कुकिंग ऑफ राइस एट हायर ऑल्टीट्यूड इज डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज, सो जस्ट नाउ वी हैड डिस्कस व्हाट हैपन एट हायर एल्टीट्यूड्स, प्रेशर भी डिक्रीज होगा, ओके, एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट भी डिक्रीज होगा, ठीक है। सो एट हायर ऑल्टीट्यूड एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेशर इज लो, thus boiling point of water decreases, so food cook slowly as water used for cooking do not attain higher temperature, so with respect to that the correct option is B, clear।